experience with Reading Legacies. My first, when I first met Betty, actually, I was the captain of East Mesa Reentry Facility. Adult inmates. The program had been going on for a while, and we started the 6-session long-term Reading Legacies program, which culminated in the graduation. So my first real exposure to it was participating in that graduation. It was pretty shocking to me to see what I had grown up in my career, 18 years with the Sheriff's Department, watching inmates do what inmates do, fight each other and try to get over on the system. Stand up and give a testimony about their experience with Reading Legacies and how they were able to reconnect with their family and their kids. I remember conversations with them about how once they were incarcerated, their kids had wanted nothing to do with them. They just didn't want to talk to them, didn't want to come to see them, didn't want to visit them. And after receiving the CD and watching that several times, now the kid couldn't wait for daddy to call home. So pretty interesting to me to see that change for these guys that wouldn't hesitate in their prior life. Let's hope they don't come back and do it again. To steal your car or do whatever they do. What inmates do, they got them to that place. So that was interesting. I've been with probation for about a year now on a temporary assignment as the Deputy Chief for Institutional Services, Ann's old job. And big shoes to fill.
Well, that's more cute shoes.
They don't fit well, I'll tell you that.
You gotta try that word.
Right. And I didn't even realize that this program was also being provided in the juvenile institutions until I think I got a call from you, Betty.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I didn't get a call. The contract came up for renewal for the department. And I read it and I'm like, wow, Reading Legacies, didn't know that. So I talked to a few people, and to be quite honest with you, there was mixed reviews from some of the staff. Some of the staff were not as on board as I was because of my experience at the adult side. I jumped all over it. I was lucky enough to be in the position to make it happen, so to speak, and to sign it off, and we did. It's been going well from everything that I hear from my staff. So when Betty emailed me last week saying, hey, can you make some time Wednesday to come and talk to the board? I said, absolutely. And I reached out to my division chiefs and I said, can you talk to some of the kids that are participating in Reading Legacies and tell me what they're saying about it? Because it doesn't matter what I think, it really matters what they think. So I got a couple things here that I printed it and left it on my desk, so thank goodness I left it on my cell phone. And I brought my glasses so I can read a couple things. It says a youth reported that he reads to his 4 siblings, ages 1, 2, 3, and 5. And he says he does that so he can read to his siblings. Another youth reported he reads to his 5-year-old brother. He's been apart from his brother for 3 months and wanted to communicate with his family. Another youth reported that he reads to his 15-year-old sister. I find that one interesting. They're probably close to the same age. But again, just to make that connection. This one's tough. The youth reported he reads to his 15-month-old son. He's been away from his son for 6 months. He stated he participated in the program because he's facing life and may never spend another day with his son. So that's why he participates. And then another youth reports that he reads to his brother when he's not in custody, and he wanted to use this as a continuation of what his connection that he already had with his siblings. So, outside of the obvious benefit of getting the youth to read, that family connection piece is unbelievable, and it's something as a probation department that this year is something we're focused on. We're actually moving in a direction to enhance family engagement in general. So better ways of doing visiting, video visits, more availability for family to be involved in what's going on with these youth in custody. We know for a fact that is one of the building blocks to reduce recidivism, to keep them from coming back. And so we are fully committed to doing that moving forward, and Reading Legacies is certainly going to be a part of that. That's what I have.
That's great. Hello. Down at the East Mesa Juvenile, we were talking about your interest in doing the